Ah, so it's working. It's working. It seems to be working. What was going on last night? What happened out there, America? Who knows? Not really planning on doing a full show now. I gotta go pick up some ribs a neighbor made us. Really planning on doing a full show. I just needed to see if this thing was working. Could not go live last night. Could not go live. Really had trouble figuring out what was going on in the world last night. I still don't know. But it does seem to be working now, so I guess we're allowed to speak again. Good to see all your smiling faces out there. W says government trying to keep us from seeing what's happening. It sure felt like it last night, didn't it? I guess I'm just going to bypass the typical hippie intro since this isn't an actual show. Although now that I say that, I really miss him.
Hippie fiasco.
Welcome to the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again show. I'm Hippie, and it's so great to see all of you. It's going to be a fun night with lots of music and silliness. Oh, who knows what's going to happen? Well, it's good that you're here. And so, without further ado, here he is, our host, Nathan Moore.
Aw, okay, it was good to see you, Hippie, even though this isn't an actual show. We're just testing to see if it's working now, because I had no idea what's going on. Really tried hard to go live last night for a couple of hours, tried everything I could imagine. The only thing I could get working was mobile streaming from my phone, but that's not how I do my show. So I don't know. It's so easy to get conspiratorial about it. It does seem mysterious. It seems... We were in Discord last night trying to find out what was going on in the world, and it was really, really hard. A lot of people are reporting that they were seeing streams last night, but I suspect that was just from their friend group streaming live from their mobile devices, wherever they were. And so that was still working, which is good. But something happened last night, and it was weird. It was mysterious. But, it is what it is, and I was saying last night that by the light of day, maybe we'll figure out some of what was happening last night during the night. I still feel like I have a lot of catching up to do. What happened last night? Was it, what happened? I have no idea. All I know is, after I gave up, I took a break, tried to catch my breath, sat on the back porch, and then decided to work on these new words from Al Howard that he just dropped and put them to music. And I created a demo, and I this morning at about 7:30, like a deer in the headlights, wild-eyed, I finished my little demo, sent it off to some friends, and there's a couple of friends out there that are adding some parts to it now. We'll see what it becomes, but what powerful words from such a beautiful man.
The mercury rises like a summer in flames, and the symptom of fever is all that remains. I feel the short breath of another man's pain, of a mother who weeps through the night. And an ocean of tears can't undo the embers of a moment in amber. We all will remember when the wind blew in a tempest of tempers, and the truth was exposed in the light. You won't wear a mask, but a hood's not constricting. I refresh the feed because the news is addicting, and 2020 vision is a blinding affliction. Can you see by the light of the fire? Because it's all still burning in the morning edition, and the talking heads speak, but I can't really listen, and the leader breathes gasoline speeches at friction, and there's no consequence for these liars. And my lungs are collapsing, it's so hard to breathe, and his lungs were collapsed by the weight of policemen. We're stuck in a trap in this antique machine built on our sweat and our blood. Because we're standing knee-deep in the quicksand history. If we don't turn around, this is how it will be. Must the forest be ash before you need trees? Can we turn this around with our love? Because we all breathe the same air, and I feel ashamed here, and only love can pull us through the dark. And if it's one, it's everyone, someone's daughter, someone's son. That's their name into my breaking heart. The mercury rises like a summer in flames, and the symptom of fever.
Mercury is rising like a summer in flames. The symptom of fever is all that remains. I feel the short breath of another man's pain, of a mother who weeps through the night. An ocean of tears that can't undo the embers of a moment in amber. We all will remember when the wind blew in a tempest of tempers, and the truth was exposed to the light. And we all breathe the same air, and I feel ashamed. Here only love can pull us out the dark. And if it's one, it's everyone. Someone's daughter, someone's son. Etch their name into my breaking heart. Won't wear a mask, but a hood's not constricting. I refresh the feed, 'cause the news is addicting, and 2020 vision is a blinding affliction. Can you see by the light of the fire? 'Cause it's all still burning in the morning edition, and the talking heads speak, but I can't really listen, and the leader breathes gasoline speeches at friction, and there's no consequence for the liars. We all breathe the same air, and I feel ashamed. Here only love can pull us out the dark. And if it's one, it's everyone. Someone's daughter, someone's son. Etch their name into my breaking heart. My lungs are collapsing, it's so hard to breathe. and his lungs were collapsed by the weight of policemen. We're stuck in a trap of this antique machine built on our sweat and our blood. 'Cause we're standing knee-deep in quicksand history. We don't turn around, this is how it will be. Must the forest be ash before you need the trees? Can we turn this around with our love? We all breathe the same air, and I feel the shade here. Only love pull us out the dark. And if it's one, it's everyone. Someone's daughter, someone's son. Etch their name into my breaking heart. Percy's determined to poop on the courthouse here at the George Floyd vigil. Actually didn't mean to show the Percy clip. This was yesterday here in Stanton, Virginia. This is last night. This is the closest to people I've gotten in 3 months or something.
George Floyd's death is not in vain.
Yeah, they really are, Reed.
Glad to see all of these shades of the rainbow out here this afternoon. We might be in rural Virginia, but I declare to you today, we stand with black and brown faces today. We got young people out here.
It did, low tech, low spec.
We got white people out here. We got caramel colored people out here. We got dark skinned people out here. And we the people will not be defeated. Something is happening strategic in Shenandoah Valley. Somebody shout yes!
Yes!
Somebody shout yes!
Yes!
The memory of George Floyd will not be in vain. His death will not be in vain. The only way it'll be in vain is if you don't go to the polls in November. The only way it'll go in vain is if you don't encourage your pastor to have a voter registration drive in his or her church. The only way it'll go in vain is if young people stay at home who are of voting age. We need all hands on deck. Look at somebody and tell them, don't stay home. Look at 3 people and tell them, don't stay home.
Don't stay home.
Because if you stay home, I guarantee you will have another 4 years of a living nightmare. And I know nobody under the sound of my voice wants that. So today is the beginning of a new day. That means you're going to have to make some people uncomfortable. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? You might lose some friends in the struggle. But I guarantee you, you won't lose your decency. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. All right. Even when we're in a fight, yes. The one thing that we have to always do is have our brothers' back. Yeah. If we don't have each other's back, we might as well come out to fight. Because we will win, and we will get through this. All right. But we have to repeat the statement. I said this before. I don't know if any of y'all heard the movie in New Jack City. I am my brother's keeper. Say it again. I am
My brother's keeper.
Say it again.
I am my brother's keeper.
I can't hear you.
I am my brother's keeper.
I can't hear you.
I am my brother's keeper.
Oh my God.
I am my brother's keeper.
So we will get through this. But we have to stand strong. That's right. We have to come together. That's right. And we have to let anything that we have against each other go away. That's right. We can't have no simple malice. We can't have no, he stepped on my shoe. That's right. He drunk my drink. That's not going to work. If we see violence, if we see anything that's harmful to my brother or my sister, we have to stand, put the cameras down, and do something else.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. Now I know what we have seen in the past. Cameras do show what's going on. It shows proof of what's going on.
That's right.
But at some point in time, we have to do something else. That's right. We have to do something else. Say it, brother, say it. Now, because in the past, I was around, and I know I'm not the oldest person out here, and I'm not trying to say how old you are. I was around doing, what's the guy's name? Rodney King.
That's right.
Yeah. Who was around doing Rodney King? Did you see that?
Yes.
There's so much happening every year, every decade. That's right. Every day, and we still stand around and say something has to be done, but we're not doing anything. So when we say Black Lives Matter, it has to matter to me first. That's right.
That's right.
Come on. It has to matter to me first. Come on. We can't
go,
just say it
bud.
matters
Here you go,
and we
bud.
still don't do anything about it. That's
right.
That's right. Now, I'm going to leave you with this quote. I'm going to leave you with this quote. And I want everybody to understand what I'm about to say because it is so important that when we leave here, what this means. Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
This quote, I'm getting ready to tell you, if we don't leave here with nothing else, if we don't leave here with nothing else, all right. This is something that we have to instill in ourselves, in our children, in our grandchildren, in our great-grandchildren. Our reputation. That's right. I said this on a podcast last night to Reverend Rose. Our reputation has to precede our presence. All right. Now, let me explain to you what that means. Sometimes you might go somewhere, people don't know who you are, people never seen you before, but they know your reputation. If your reputation is negative, if your reputation is turmoilous, if your reputation is conflicting, you're not going to get the respect you need.
Right.
All right. So we have to make our reputation, our integrity, build us going forward. We can't always want to fight. We can't always want to lose our cool. Sometimes when we see wrongness, we have to stand strong and do what we have to do. That's right. So repeat this after me, because I want this to instill into your heart and into your mind. My reputation
My reputation
has to precede my presence.
my presence.
My reputation
My reputation
has to precede
has to precede
my presence.
my presence.
And I'm going to tell you another reason why, and I'm done. But the reason why that quote is so strong, how many have seen Jesus before? Has anybody here seen Jesus in person? But you know about his reputation. There you go. All right. So your reputation has to precede your presence. All right.
Great sign. This is the closest I've been to people in 3 months.
My first thing that comes to mind is, you can't tell me what to do if you ain't walked in my shoes. If you ain't stayed up at night and cried and prayed about your children, don't you tell me what to do. Don't you tell me how to fight this fight. And then if I can borrow the words of the great man James Baldwin when he said, I can't believe what you say because I see what you do. See, come November, we gon' see what you do. That's right. Cause trust me when I say, at the end of the day, they still racist. And the great God that we serve is revealing all of them inch by inch. Come on. That's right. And if I can just borrow these words that don't come from the Bible, but they come from the OJs. You smile in our face, and all the time you want to take our place. The back. See, we served and watched and bowed down and cowtailed and yes sir and no sir and sucked it up and went home and cried and been raped and been molested and our men have been dehumanized by people simply because you think you have more power than us. But you better check the scriptures because the Bible says there's going to come a change of power when the first shall be last and the last shall be first. See, we in transition. And people don't like it when white privilege is taken from them. And if I just must say, I got some Caucasian friends here today. But if it costs me my relationship with you, to fight for my sons and my granddaughters and my neighbors and even people I don't know like George Floyd to have a chance at life, it's all right with me because I came here alone. I'm sick and tired of watching all of these things publicized. Oh, we gathering together, but when you go home, the conversations you have about how African Americans acted, and it ain't that way. Yes, it is. That's right. Yes, it is. The haves and the have-nots. We created it, but we have not. We have the idea, but it's always taken. But thank God for the God we serve that sits high and looks low. And I'm going to close with this 2 Chronicles 7:14. My favorite one. If my people, who are called by my name, would humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then would I hear their prayer and heal their land. See, that's the problem. We can come together all we want, but until we come together and bow and be humble and repent from our wicked ways, God is not going to hear our prayer and heal our land. And I'm going to close with this and say, my sons may be president, king, I don't know. But I do know this. You don't have a right to put your knee on them and oppress them. And take their breath from them. Because you didn't give life and you don't have the right to take it away. So I encourage you to check yourself. Check yourself. Stop pointing the finger and check yourself.
All right.
This world needs us to be together more than ever. And that don't mean in phonyism and I'm pretending I like
That's
you.
right.
But all the time I want to stab you in your back. God ain't pleased with that. And he's still the creator. He's the Alpha and Omega. You may not go to church, but he's still judge over everything. And he's looking at what we do at the end of the day, my sister. He's looking at what we do. Who we cheat, who we spit on, who we step on, who we slap, who we oppress. He's watching. You don't have the right to decide who lives or dies. But you do have the right to go vote in November.
That's right.
And there is a scent of strange fruit in the air. And it smells. It smells and it don't smell like love. If you truly are your brother's keeper, then stop walking by, filming it, and jump in and save it.
Hell yeah!
Peace. Yeah! Well, that was yesterday in Stanton, Virginia. Closest I've come to people in months. Had to be done. All right, we're heading towards the to the courthouse here in Stanton for a vigil in honor of George Floyd. All right, back in 15 minutes. Take it away, Dan Rodriguez.
I got a strange feeling, one that won't let me go. That the sky's about to open, steal me away in all my clothes. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel, yeah. Back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. Where there's smoke, there's a motel burning. There's fire in the eyes of the musicians. May the road be forever turning, like the world is spinning. Yeah. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel, yeah. Back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. Hey, St. Peter, here's all my money, forget you saw me. Just put me back into what I had on. We'll blame it on dreams, we'll blame it on running from the new day, from the new dawn. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel. Back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. Excuse me as I step out towards the ceiling. I got some unfinished business upstairs. Well, it shouldn't take long. No, it shouldn't take long at all. A wild man like me with a couple of squares. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel. Back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. Back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. Hell yeah, happy fiasco. One of the
Hello, my name is Percy, and I'm a dog. Dogs like to fetch. I like to fetch. I fetch tennis balls and Nathan Moore songs. How about you? It's been crazy lately, I'll tell you what. Hollywood, phone ringing off the hook. Been working on this hippie fiasco show. Been just wrapped up Percy Come Home. Big Hollywood production. And now they got me fetching Nathan Moore songs on Discord all day long. Apparently, anytime someone types in a percentage sign and the word fetch, I have to run and get one of my favorite Nathan Moore songs, bring the lyrics back at random. Or if someone wants a specific song, apparently they type in percentage sign fetch and the name of the song, and I'm off and running. I'll bring it right back to them. Now, I would appreciate a bone every now and again, you know, toss me a bone, percentage sign, good boy. If you'd like to see one of my recent 8x10 glossies, you just type in percentage sign here boy, and I'll bring that to you. Yeah, it's wait, I got another call. Hold on. Okay. I gotta go. But yeah, I'll see you in Discord. Throw me a bone. Hello, my name is... Oh, I'm muted. I see. There's the muted microphone. That's my cue. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Thanks for the heads up. Sorry about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. It's your girl. Doug Hewson, YT, you're the man. Thank you so much for coming and letting me know that my mic was muted because that video played. When that video played.
It's Low Spec's favorite part of the show. That was just for you, Low Spec. The muted part of the show, everybody's favorite on Hippie Fiasco Rides Again. I'm embarrassed that that's my claim to fame, but I'll take it. I'll take it. You would not believe how eloquent I am when the mic is muted. Something just happens, you know. As soon as you can actually hear me, it all starts to fall apart. But boy, do I really find the words in those nice little moments there where you can't hear me. Reminds me of how I always just wish people could hear me when I'm alone, could see me dance when no one's watching. It's a sight to behold, I tell you what. You'll never, ever see it. Well, we need a leaving song, even for a test broadcast, right? We gotta have a leaving song. So one of the things I was saying while muted is that tech support has just been completely crushing it with this Percy bot in our Discord server. Normally there's a link for the Discord in the description, but this is just a test. This is only a test. If this were an actual show, I would be about to sing a song. But it's just a test. And the link is normally in the description of the videos for the Discord, but you can find it. Maybe someone will share it right now. Oh, my ribs are ready. I just got notified. I got to go pick up some ribs from a neighbor. Tech support has created a Percy bot. You just saw Percy himself telling you a little bit about what he's been up to, but I can't go into it right now. But if you go into Discord, follow the link. Some tech support just shared it in the comment section. Come on in. The water is wet and it's wild and beautiful in here. It's our own little world. Nathan's Land on Discord, and right now the Percy bot has so many upgrades I can't even get into it. When you go in there, type in a percentage sign and the word help right after it, and it'll show you all the commands that Percy can do. But one of the beautiful new inventions is if you type in percentage sign request and the name of a song into the chat, everybody can do that as I'm doing my live shows. And then all I have to do is type in percentage sign request, and Percy brings me the list of all the requests that have happened so far, which is unbelievable because when I am taking requests, it's so hard to go back scrolling through the chat as it's moving up at the same time and trying to find requests amidst all the scattered words and stuff. It's been really hard. But now with Percy, you can just type in percentage sign request, the name of the song. I'll type in the callback from him, and Percy will come running up and show me the list of every request I've gotten so far. It's unbelievable. It's a miracle. Not to mention that he's playing random Surprising Mr. Davis songs, random all of archive.org that I've ever anything I'm in on archive.org, Percy will bring back at random for the radio in Discord. There's really good radio happening in Discord. A great scene, chatting. You can get an alias so you can come up with a fun identity. Don't even have to, you can wear a mask. Dress up for the Discord ball. It's unbelievable and tech support, hats off to you. What in the world is going on? It's genius. I know. I hear you. I sort of don't even understand the words coming out of my mouth.
I do. Hippie here. So, let's talk. You know what two words scare me very much? Discord and server. Now, put them both together, and it's enough to make me never want to leave the house again. But now that I'm finally getting my brain around what it really is, the Discord server is my new favorite thing, because it's where I get to hang out in Nathan's Land with all of my friends. Let me show you around a bit. All this is basically a living message board where you can share ideas, links, pictures, music, anything you want. If other folks are in here with you, you can chat back and forth. This is the porch, where you can sit down and take a load off and say whatever's on your mind.
All right, we won't do the whole video. He goes through, walking you through some of the steps. There's plenty of people in here that will help you find your way around. It's a little daunting at first. When your first introduction to it, you'll be like, I don't know what's going on in here. I can't figure it out. But give it a little time, and then you'll start to see, like, oh, okay, all right. So we're listening to that, and we're talking in here, and we're sharing our links, and, it's like our own little world in there. just got a message. I got to go get these ribs. So this will have to be the leaving song, whether it's the leaving song or not. Love you so much. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, the puppet contest. Yes. All right, here's the update. We got by the deadline last night, we have nine. We actually have 9 submissions now. It was 10 was the cutoff point, or the minimum that we needed to do the show. So I'm extending it one more week. And I know for a fact we're going to have 10 by this Saturday, because I already know the 10th one is almost done. And I tell you what, Willie has raised the bar, perhaps. I don't know. There's some really good stuff coming in. And I know that the one that's coming soon is going to be amazing. I've already seen some sneak peeks, and holy moly. But for those of you that were procrastinating, waiting, looking for a sign to participate in the fun of this puppet video contest on Hippie Fiasco Rides Again, it is not too late. There's still time. You have one more week. Guaranteed the show will be next week. And yeah, so get on it. Draw a couple of eyes on your finger and nail it. All right, I gotta go get these ribs. Let's sing a song, and I'll let you go. Might go live later tonight. I'm not quite sure yet. Still trying to figure it out. I'm glad we had this moment together. I'm glad this is working again. Last night, in so many ways, is still a complete mystery to me. I feel like so much happened in the world last night that I don't know about. I don't know, maybe ignorance is bliss on some things. Who knows? I've been overwhelmed by the task at hand, screamed impossible to the silent stars. But I travel far and wide across our sacred land, sharing the wine in the churches and bars. And I'd say we can wipe the tears we shed from fear they've won. I come to tell you the revolution marches on. Go ahead, give your heart back to the rising sun. What's right is right, it's never wrong. As long as there's one of us standing, 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 we may always be needed more than ever. For those who seek to punish all they fear may always be growing in number in a world that gets more frightening every year. But we fight for that day not because it comes, but because it is upon us as we speak. And I swear, white doves fly from off your tongue when you lift your voice for the weak. As long as there's one of us standing, as long as there's one of us standing, as long as there's one of us standing, as long as there's one of us standing. See, love is not some fragile flower. It's one that breaks the sidewalk just to bloom. And And even God said there is no higher power than the lily or the love inside of you. So if you're out there looking for answers, then you should know that you are the light in someone's dark. It's the same way we're swept away by dancers, sung by the morning lark. And as long as there's one of us standing, as long as there's one of us standing, as long as there's one of us standing, as long as there's one of us standing. Thank you so much. See you soon. Love you. My little my snappy exit didn't work right. I'm stuck. How could this be? I'll get us out of here. Don't worry. Stick with me. Grab onto the back of my shirt. Ready? We're about to make our move. Hold on. Don't let go. Don't let go. All right, we're going to make it. Here we go. Cutting through.
William Ernest Henley, 1849 to 1903. Invictus. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. William Ernest Henley, 1849